Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. I am here every weekday with videos out before the opening bell, so make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you can stay up to date with all of our latest videos. Also, don't forget to check out the TipRanks mobile app on your Android or Apple device. This way you can stay up to date with all of the latest market news, analyst ratings, and manage your smart portfolio on the go. Links will be down below in the description. This morning, we are covering exciting stock market news, our biggest gainers and losers, as well as notable earnings reports. So here we go, starting off with stock market news. U.S. stock futures are a bit mixed so far this morning. The Dow is up 0.1%, S&P 500 futures up 0.05%, and NASDAQ futures down 0.07% so far. In IPO news, online betting platform eSports Technology went public via a traditional IPO yesterday. The shares kicked off at $21 per share, which was more than triple their initial offering of $6 per share. The shares hit highs of $37 before closing the day up 507% at $36.42. So far in the pre-market, the stocks are up another 40+%. JP Morgan is selling $13 billion of bonds in the largest bank deal ever. The bank is taking advantage of some of the cheapest borrowing costs in years to boost its capital after the Federal Reserve let pandemic relief measures lapse. Including today's sale, JP Morgan has raised $22 billion in the US dollar investment-grade bond market this year, more than any other major US bank. The previous largest bond sale by a bank also came from JP Morgan, which was a $10 billion offering in April of 2020. Their stock currently coming in as a moderate buy with an average upside potential just shy of 9%. Online betting company DraftKings has inked a deal with the NFL, as they announced that they will be the official sports betting partner of the National Football League and will also extend their contract as an exclusive official daily fantasy partner. DraftKings will have the right as an official sports betting partner of the NFL to integrate sports betting content directly into NFL.com and the NFL app. The company will also be able to utilize NFL's official data feed as part of this agreement and will be able to amplify the NFL fan experience through NFL footage, highlights, and the next-gen states content. The DraftKings stock does currently come in as a moderate buy with an average upside potential of over 26%. Some of those most recent ratings coming in the last couple of weeks have upside potentials over 80%. In dividend news, we have Costco, who has raised their quarterly cash dividend by 12.9% to 79 cents per share. The big box store company previously increased their dividend by 7.7% to 70 cents per share back in April of 2020. They announced that this new dividend will be paid on May 14th to shareholders of record as of April 30th. The company's annual dividend of $3.16 per share now reflects a dividend yield of 0.87%. The Costco stock does come in as a strong buy from analysts with an upside potential just shy of 5%. Healthy food and beverage provider SunOpta has acquired plant-based beverages brand Dream and West Soy from the Hain Celestial Group. The total consideration for the acquisitions is $33 million and is to be funded primarily with a $20 million FILO term loan. These two brands add to the company's plant-based foods and beverages segment. The Dream brand offers shelf-stable plant-based milks and has a wide distribution across natural, organic, and grocery channels. At present, SunOpta produces 50% of the brand's product portfolio. The West Soy brand has a USDA organic certification together with the American Heart Association certification for a heart-healthy product. SunOpta produces the complete product portfolio of West Soy. The SunOpta stock does currently come in as a strong buy with an average upside potential of 42%. And REIT company Kimco Realty has acquired Weingarten Realty Investors in a cash and stock deal valued at $3.87 billion. Weingarten Realty is a REIT that primarily invests in shopping centers in the southern U.S. The combined company is expected to have a pro forma total enterprise value of around $20.5 billion and a pro forma equity market cap of $12 billion. Shares of Weingarten jumped 11% in morning trading. The acquisition is expected to close in the second half of this year and will result in Kimco being the surviving public company. The Weingarten stock does come in as a strong buy, but after yesterday's jump, their price targets would be a downside of about 6.5%. And Kimco Realty coming in as a moderate buy with an upside potential of just 0.75%. Now taking a look at this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Starting off with our biggest gainer, Mer Telemanagement Solutions. Under the ticker MTSL, they're currently up 84% in the pre-market. Followed by General Finance Corp under GFN, who's currently up 55%. And Idea Biosciences under IDYA, currently up 11.5%. Taking a look at this morning's biggest losers, we have PHX Minerals. Under the ticker PHX, they're currently down just shy of 15%. Followed by Next Idea Incorporated under NXTD, who's currently down 14.5%. And Wilhelmina International under WHLM, currently down 15%, following a gain of nearly 30% yesterday. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. Starting off with PepsiCo, whose first quarter earnings and revenues topped consensus estimates. The snacks and beverage company posted a 6.8% year-over-year growth in net revenues to $14.8 billion, which came in ahead of analyst estimates of $14.55 billion. Their adjusted core earnings per share of $1.21 beat consensus estimates of $1.12. The PepsiCo stock comes in as a moderate buy with an average upside potential of 6.6%, with the most recent rating coming yesterday for a nearly 16% growth potential. Also reporting better than expected results was Shaw Communications, whose revenue and profit in their second quarter topped estimates as it was driven by the addition of new wireless customers. Shaw Communications reported a 34% year-over-year increase in their earnings per share of 43 cents Canadian per share, topping those consensus estimates of 34 cents. In addition, their total revenues increased 1.8% to $1.39 billion, beating analyst estimates of $1.38 billion. The company added approximately 82,000 new wireless customers in the quarter ended February 28th. The Shaw Communications stock does come in as a moderate buy with an average upside potential of 27.5%, the most recent rating coming in yesterday for a 47.5% growth potential. And last but certainly not least, and also beating analyst estimates, we have Taiwan Semiconductor. Their first quarter fiscal results saw revenues and earnings per share come in ahead of analyst expectations. They announced revenues up 25.4% year-over-year to $12.9 billion, whereas analysts were expecting revenues of $12.8 billion. The semiconductor company reported a diluted earnings per share of 96 cents per ADR unit, beating consensus estimates of 92 cents. Taiwan Semiconductor's VP and CFO said that our first quarter business was supported by HPC-related demand, balanced by a milder smartphone seasonality than in recent years. Moving into the second quarter of 2021, we expect our revenues to be flattish. The Taiwan Semiconductor stock does come in as a hold currently, and only one analyst gave a price target, which was a sell rating from a month ago with a downside of about 30%. We haven't seen any analysts update their price targets since the earnings report, so we'll keep a close eye on that. Also this morning, we are hearing earnings results from Morgan Stanley, PNC Bank, and Ally Financial. The after hours today is pretty quiet. So that is Friday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with everything you need to know before the market opens. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to check out the TipRanks Twitter to stay up to date with all of the latest market news. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you back here next time.